What's going on, LG fan? Welcome back to another episode of the LG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. It is your favorite trio, as always, Jet, J-Mag, and Cody here today. Fun, stacked episode for you guys. So much to talk about in the world of pop culture. The hot topic of this episode will obviously be the movie of the week, Scream 7. There will be a lot of thoughts and opinions on that one, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We don't have anything else, right? It's just individuals after that.
We do have a Fallout with me and Cody.
Oh, I forgot. I mean, I will see you could refresh my memory.
Yeah,
got to watch.
But nothing else that we've watched together. That's it.
So then after that, obviously, well, before that will be the individuals. So stay tuned for the what we watched this week. I do have a guest list. We'll see if we get to it. It is a fun one, so I hope that we do. But that is on the docket as well. But first, LG is going to get you guys caught up in all the latest and greatest in the pop culture world. So much to talk about. A lot of big things that happened. I don't know if you do have it, I think. But the Warner Bros. Sweepstakes took a shift. There was a big monumental shift, and we will cover that as well.
Oh, that was a great transition. Paramount's Q4 loss widened to $573 million versus $224 million a year ago, despite a 2% revenue rise, as TV advertising and distribution declines offset streaming and film gains. The results come as it ramps up its pursuit of Warner Bros. Discovery.
Obviously, this is before they got the deal, but nonetheless, I wanted to put this in here because they are hemorrhaging money over there, and some people, including myself, how did they even come up with the money to buy Warner Bros? So kind of crazy, kind of wild, but obviously, as you heard at the top, they did buy Warner Bros. They did do that merge, and I don't think I have this in here, but I think it was the CEO for Paramount said it's going to take 6 months to a year, if I have that timeline correct, to get everything set up.
It's around there. I heard 8 to 12, so it's still in that.
There you go. So somewhere around there to actually finalize the deal, and he said if it doesn't get finalized, then on we move. But I mean, on we move to what? You guys are hemorrhaging money before Warner Brothers, so we'll see what happens.
Well, we will see. Paramount claims that they will release a minimum of 30 films per year theatrically once they buy Warner Bros. It will be 15 per studio with a minimum 45-day theatrical window globally for each release. That is insane numbers.
It's insane. It's a lot of films a year, man.
They're working like how is like this is a lot of work to be done within a year.
Yeah,
It's going to be crazy, man. They're about to be in control of a lot of IPs, a lot of different studios. How that gets divvied up will obviously be, revealed in the future. But I mean, as far as a creative process, I think that's where a lot of people, like, we were just kind of alluding to, I think that's where a lot of people's concerns are coming from. Obviously, Paramount is a movie company. And when I say movie company, obviously they show more to care about the theatrical process of movies as opposed to Netflix before this whole thing went down. So the whole 45-day theatrical window thing, I don't think anybody was ever like really worried about that as opposed to Netflix getting it done. But again, this is like it's a wait and see. Honestly, there's a lot to be worried about. I'm not even gonna act like there's not, because I don't even like the guys that own Paramount, but we just gotta wait and see where this goes. They're in a lot of fucking control, and I will say that. If you don't have that, I have the graphic of everything that they own, so we can kind of look at it and break it down. But it's ridiculous, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy. At one point in time, we thought Netflix won. Ted Sarandos has revealed that they may do more theatrical opportunities with Netflix titles, despite the Warner Bros. Deal not going ahead. I think we're going to find a bunch of cool things to do together going forward. I could see us doing things that we haven't done before.
On they move. Obviously, they're successful in their own right and doing their own thing. they've got things coming down the pipeline with anime, with live actions projects. I mean, they just came off of Frankenstein too, so they're not new to this. So we'll see what they end up coming out with. But yeah, on they go.
They got to get that quality up though, because for every Frankenstein, there's 10 shitty ones.
Mm-hmm.
Sony confirms they're going to reboot their Spider-Man spin-off franchise with new actors.
There you go. It's been a while since we talked about this whole potential reboot, but yeah, they confirmed it. Reboot, new actors. Here we go.
I guess I don't hate it, but they they got to do something different, man. They can't just run it back and just, okay, we're going to do these Spider-Man villains and do it the same way. I'm not saying that those movies can't work, because obviously Venom worked to some degree, but the formula that they got right now for making them bitches, they got to change it up. They can't just run it back and expect, well, we got new actors and new directors, so it's going to change. No, that's not. No. The formula has to change.
Let's get with some of the... Go ahead.
Why are they so obsessed with Spider-Man?
That's all they got.
Then let it go.
That's all they got.
Like, it's so unsuccessful from them that I don't see why they still push for this. But,
yeah,
because then you still got Spider-Verse going off, which is super successful. And I was gonna say, maybe you lean on that animation department to kind of help you out, and as far as like story wise and what you could potentially go off from that. Because bro, at the end of the day, it's Spider-Man, and he's got one of the greatest rogues gallery, arguably the greatest rogues gallery in comic book. So like, you could really flesh out his universe, and you want to tell the stories from his villains' point of views, from Venom's point of view, different characters that you can go to. They can definitely do that. It's just like Jet said. Let's do it right. Let's make sure we got a direction that we want to go and the stories that we want to tell.
Because that Venom, and obviously I'm almost certain, this is the live action department that they're referring to.
Yeah.
That Venom animated movie that we talked about last week or whenever that was,
mm-hmm.
They can really throw that shit in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Just like a little cameo at the end or something?
Well, I wasn't really talking about beyond, just like it's that same... And obviously it's a bunch of spider fucking universes, but use that same world, I guess I could say, to symbolize this. And that same animation style and just Venom. So they can really create a whole universe. It is universe, but a whole of different characters.
Just branch off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Drop a cameo in there to allude that, hey, he's gonna come up in his own stuff. Like, he's not maybe not connected here, but you got a little cameo here. You got something to tell you that he's coming in that universe. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because you think we're done after this trilogy with Miles? Like, you think we're done with Miles?
I mean, I think we are done with Miles, right? I mean, I don't know. How could you, unless they throw him in an animated series and they can continue him doing that way. But as far as like the property of Spider-Verse, how do you let that go? How do you just like, all right, well, we're done. Obviously, they got Spider-Noir coming out, and that's kind of where that's going to go to, and they're going to tell his story. We talked about, Spider-Punk and Spider-Gwen and things like that. They could just keep expanding that universe.
Instead of a whole reboot to where they want to do, and we don't know what they're doing, but assuming they want to do these Spider-Man villains still in their own thing, Madam Web, Craven, all that shit, they should just go hard at Spider-Verse. Like, that should be their thing. And obviously just do it like how you're doing Spider-Noir and fucking and the Spider-Verse movies. You can branch and do live action here, animated there, crisscross, do what you want to do. But that should be like there.
Yeah, they really did
like
set
that should be their shit. I don't know why they're so hesitant on creating a whole separate universe where it's not Tom Holland's Spider-Man, it's not Andrew's, it's not Toby's. Yes, they're in there because we've seen in the Spider-Verse movies that they showed when he's there, and we see the live action Toby and everything in those flashbacks, whatever the fuck they were. But this should be their bread and butter and what they do. I don't know why there's to Cody's point. I don't know why they tried to make this work. It worked. They made money. It worked for Venom because Venom's an awesome fucking character, and Tom Hardy killed that fucking role. You can say whatever you want about the movies. Those two things were a constant and they were positives. Everything else sucked. I'm sorry. If you like Craven a little bit, that's fine. Whatever. Madam Web is fucking garbage. Morbius was garbage. The universe itself as a whole is garbage. Spider-Verse is awesome. They got that shit to a science. It's crazy. But hopefully this works out. Fuck it.
Burn it down. Zach Kreger was given carte blanche by Sony to do whatever he wanted with his Resident Evil film.
Clean
That's
slate,
interesting.
white slate was what I think. What that I don't have the direct translation, but that's what it sounds like to me. So yeah, shit. They pretty much said Zach Kreger, do a Resident Evil film, however you want, whatever you want to do, it's yours. Do it. So,
Which means there's gonna be jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I've loved both of his movies. I mean, I don't even know if he has any more movies, but the two that I saw, Barbarian and Weapons, yeah, I'm down with it. So
no limitations. He's to blame if it's bad.
that's true. That's true.
Mike Flanagan promises his version of The Mist isn't a retread. That probably makes more sense.
It's like
Retread.
a retelling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was assuming.
Yeah.
Of the 2007 movie. I love Darabont's film, and there's 0 point in remaking it, which is why I'm going in a different direction.
You know what the direction is going to be? That direction is linking it to
Get
Welcome
the
to Derry.
fuck out.
That's what that direction sounds like to me. We're gonna go in a new direction and we're gonna link it to Welcome to Derry and It franchise. No, I'm just saying. I don't know. Hopefully, that's wishful thinking. But either way, this was people's concerns. Why are we redoing this? Well, Mike Flanagan said, "Hey, I don't want to even touch that. I mean, yeah, my movie's called The Mist, but it's going to be a different type of story being told." So, shout out to that. That'll be cool. Whether it works or not, that's will remain to be seen. So we'll see. But I am excited for this nonetheless.
I wonder if he's gonna hate it though. Fucking what's his name?
Steven.
Yeah, like I wonder if he's gonna hate it. Like, hey man, just make my book. They did this shit with The Shining, and I fucking hate that movie. Why do you keep doing this?
Does he not have a say in what his properties and his rights got
Clearly not
gone? Later?
Not 1,000%.
He probably lost that shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he wanted money. Christian Bale has revealed that he will star in Heat 2 alongside Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's
Fire.
interesting. That's cool.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Double use. Disney execs are reportedly pleased with what they've seen from Avengers Doomsday. Sources say the film division doesn't believe the health of the MCU hinges on any single title. Rival studio heads privately predict Doomsday will be the year's highest grossing film.
Dang, I brought that specifically for that last bullet point there because me and Jet have a draft battle going on, obviously. And highest grossing film of the year. Sounds like you lost.
Grossing film of the year.
Jet.
Well, I went into that giving you the first pick, knowing you would take Doomsday, and I never thought it wasn't going to be. To be fair, I'm just hoping that I picked all $1 billion films. And you somewhere have a flop in yours. That's all. That's all I'm hoping for. I mean, yeah, it's Doomsday, man. It's the biggest movie of the fucking year.
Doomsday.
Rival studio heads are predicting it, though. That's kind of crazy. Like they're putting respect on it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Who got that information?
They all talk to each other, man. They all got secretaries. They all got people that hate their bosses. I'm sure they all communicate with each other.
The first 2 episodes of One Piece Season 2 will be released in more than 200 theaters in the U.S., Canada, and Japan on March 10th.
That's coming up.
That is interesting.
In 10 days.
That is coming up.
9 days.
So I think I'll go check that out in theater. First 2 episodes? Why not?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's free.
If I'm not mistaken,
shout out Muitas.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the same day that shit releases.
Oh.
And it's definitely in watch the crib.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like a day earlier.
We can definitely let's fact check that. I think it's March 10th though.
Because the first season got all dropped, right? Like they didn't do week to week, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, it all dropped.
So they do that here, right? I'll tell you what. Even if they do drop them all, why not go make a trip real quick down the street to go watch the first 2, come back and finish? I don't know.
It is dropping March 10th.
Here you go.
That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not against anyone that wants to go do that. Support One Piece in any way that you can. But yeah, like Cody said, they drop all at once. I got it. Episode 3, I gotta go.
Yeah. For sure. That's
AMC
cool.
AMC theaters will start reserving the best seats for A-list and premiere members later this year. I feel like that is a good thing to have.
It's crazy. AMC to me was already the best movie service you can have outside of MoviePass. Obviously, shout out MoviePass. But them throwing this in there, like that middle section of a theater is just going to be blocked off. Sorry, you cannot purchase these tickets if you don't have a premiere. Like, that's kind of crazy. Cool for them.
There's probably going to be a time limit. Like, if your premiere, you have like this amount of time to purchase these seats, and then after that time, it opens up for everybody.
Oh, mate.
So, like, because obviously, if it's not filled, bought out, what are you going to do? You're going to leave those seats blank?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe you got until 30 minutes before showtime, and then they open them up. Because people are still going to the theater, you know. Some people don't even buy their tickets. And I can attest to this because we're there every damn week. People don't buy their tickets. There's a majority of people. Well, I don't even know the majority, but there's some people that don't buy their tickets until they actually get to the theater, and then they choose what they want to watch and buy the seats that way.
That shit is crazy to me, by the way.
That is crazy to me. Yeah, that is crazy because, I mean, I just bought these tickets not that long ago. Those seats were empty. Now I get to there, and now there's people here. Like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that does happen.
And it's fine, but I just feel like that's just download the app, man. Like, you're wasting so much time just fucking standing there.
You would be surprised how many people in this world just refuse to download apps. It's actually insane. So
I
guess that's fair.
One positive too that I could think of from not doing that, and I don't know the services that people offer, but there's those convenience fees right at the end where, like, oh, you bought your ticket online, here, let me charge you $2-3 extra because you bought it online instead of getting it at the theater. That's another thing. Maybe.
Is that a thing?
That is definitely a thing. Because the new theater that I got, Flicks, you have to be at a certain tier to get those waived. So
damn.
Why the fuck would you not reward the people that have your app?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's crazy.
Well, they're going to be out of business soon. Paramount's Q4 loss. Why?
I'm telling you, he just goes.
Drew Goddard reveals that they are developing a new Matrix.
Oh God, man. Hey, listen, man. Drew, my brother, with all due respect, you can go ahead and scrap that one, man. You can go ahead and scrap that one. Man.
You know it's going to pick up right where the last one left off because he left it in a place where there's now two ones, and one's a female, one's a male, and it's Trinity now, and it's Neo too. So it's like there's no way it just reboots, starts over.
And then that last one, if I'm not mistaken, dropped during COVID. So I know that affected the sales. Did that shit make any money?
I don't know. I don't know. That shit was bad though, nonetheless.
Bro, it was terrible.
It was horrible. That was horrible. And I get the second and third one. The first one's really good. I like the first one. And I get some people don't like the second and third one, but those are still cool. I still like those movies. Those are still awesome. Fourth one, I don't know what the hell happened. Well, craziness.
More on canceling franchises soon. First posters for John Carney's Power Ballad starring Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas. The film follows a wedding singer whose song gets stolen by a rock star.
Pretty cool. Reason I put this here is because we talked about this last year, 2 years ago at some point when, we were bringing, like, you guys were tired of sequels and prequels and stuff, and I got a list for you guys that new shit that was coming out. And this was one of them. So there you go. First posters for that one. However long ago that update was. So, pretty cool.
Well, we know who's who.
Brother don't age.
Charlie XCX's soundtrack for Wuthering Heights debuted at #1 on the Billboard soundtrack charts.
Shout out to Bratz. That's fire.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good soundtrack. Pretty good
That's
music.
Fire.
So, yeah. Congrats.
Wow. Avengers Secret Wars is reportedly expected to begin filming in August. There you go. It's time.
Yeah, I guess cause I would have figured they would have filmed Doomsday and Secret Wars back to back, and I guess this answers that they did not do that. But yeah, filming in August for what will inevitably be the biggest movie after Doomsday. Pretty much got that shit locked up. I think even if Doomsday is bad, but the way how big Secret Wars is going to be probably doesn't even matter. Probably won't even matter.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday will not be released in IMAX theaters across the United States. Instead, both films will receive limited select showings internationally.
He said, nope, it's not going to come in 2 weeks later. It's not going to come 3 weeks. It's not coming. IMAX isn't coming.
Yep.
Kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. And it's still going to be the highest grossing movie of the year.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are upset about this. It obviously does suck. But for me personally, I just need my Dolby, man. I just need to hear that shit. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Dolby's nice. Phil Lord and Chris Miller addresses the delays of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. At one point, it was one movie, but there was too much movie there. So it was separated into two, but then once you looked at it, the second half of the movie, you're like, well, that's like not just a story arc. That has a beginning, middle, and end. So what they're saying is the delay is because they have too much to give us, so they can't decide if they want to make two movies or not. Is that what I'm hearing?
Sounds like it started like that. Okay, we have this movie. Oh, wait, there might be too much. Now let's split that into two. Then they looked at that and they're like, well, wait a minute. Maybe we don't have too much, and now we can put it back into one. So a lot of people in the comments, though, and I don't know if this is just me, but a lot of people in the comments were like, hey, this movie's about to be great. This sounds amazing. But to me, that sounds like, what's going on? That sounds like decisions aren't being made, or you guys, it just sounds weird to me. I don't know if that's how you guys took that, or if you guys are on board with the majority of the comments and they're like, no, this is going to be great because of that. I don't know.
The majority is saying it's going to be okay?
No, this is fire. Like, this is good. Oh my God, they cooked or some shit. Like, that's what they were saying. Like, to me, it sounds like they were indecisive and weren't sure of what they had.
I don't know how to take this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I agree with you or not, but I just need the movie. Like, just hurry up, bro. It's been half a decade. Let's speed this up.
What do you mean you had a movie, then you wanted to split it in two, and then you're like, never mind, the whole movie's there. Like, that doesn't. It sounds weird.
Make sense.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it. I mean, it makes sense, but for how long this is taking, it's like, okay, after a certain amount of time, brother, we gotta have a plan, a game plan. I refuse to believe they didn't know how this third movie was gonna go. So when it comes to splitting it up, putting it into two movies, that's kind of odd. It's a little weird, but I still believe in the overall vision that they had for this. Again, I refuse to believe there wasn't one, and when it comes to an ending. So as of right now, I'm fine until something comes out to be proven otherwise. But yeah, like Cody said, I mean, it's been a long fucking time. What was that, 2022?
Sounds about right.
Something like that. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
It's too long, man. It's animated, man. Hurry up. Insomniac's Wolverine game will release on September 15th. So you guys are finally getting to play the game that you've already seen.
Funny enough, I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? No, yeah, I forgot about that. No, I haven't seen it either.
I don't know what's in this game, to be honest. So I'm good. I'm going in there fresh.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
super excited for this.
It's just a unique experience.
Yeah, for sure.
It's over there. So, damn.
Delroy Lindo says he told Ryan Coogler that he would like to be in Black Panther 3. One of the things Ryan Coogler said to me was anything that he were to offer me, he would want to be sure that it was worth my time. He didn't say exactly that, but that's essentially the sentiment, and I respect that.
Hey, man, Delroy killed the Sinners. Look at that poster right there behind him. Hell yeah. W. But yeah, I'm down. He wants to be in Black Panther 3. Hopefully, Ryan could go something for him.
They already got Denzel.
Yeah.
Movie could go crazy.
Female-focused One Piece spinoff, Heroines. Yeah, will be the one-off Heroines. Yeah, that's it. Will be the one-off special premiering on July 5th.
That sounds cool.
Clearly, that's not me. And there's a Playboy there. I see who I assume is Robin, but probably not. I don't know what's going on in this.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't know, but the last time they did a special, we got fan letters. So come on.
Excited.
A new Neon Genesis Evangelion anime is officially in the works. Yoko Taro, creator of the Nier franchise, is leading the project.
Cool. I haven't seen the Evangelion series, but I heard good things on it. So if you're a fan of that, let me know. You excited for this?
One of the best for sure.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
First details for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms Season 2 will be 6 episodes. Each episode will be between 30 and 60 minutes, adapting the Sworn Sword story. Dunkin' Egg will go to Dorn,
Yeah.
now in production, eyeing a 2027 release. So, same thing again.
Same thing. Hey, that shit worked. And they made it work for 6 episodes, 30-minute, 60-minute episodes. Do it again. Sounds good to me.
Oh,
fire.
This is, a yearly show. Stay tuned. Sam Spruill says he won't return as Prince Makar Targaryen in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms Season 2. I'm not going to be in Season 2. He expects to appear in later seasons. I understand
that's
that.
Fair.
I
yeah,
can
that's
see
fair.
that. It shouldn't be all right, we're already back to him. Like, he should be somebody that comes later on and like, oh shit, I forgot he was coming after them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with it.
The Boys' highest rated episode, Herogasm, is now rated higher than Breaking Bad's
Still
episode,
going?
Ozymandias.
We're still going? I thought we were done at 9.9. That's it. We got it off the 10. No. Game of Thrones fans said, nah, you messed up our episode. We're going to come 10 times hard. That's crazy. I thought we were done. Wow.
Hey, we're not
Herogasm.
Herogasm.
I didn't even know that was the Boys' highest rated episode.
I
That's
didn't
fucking
either.
crazy.
Yeah, that is.
That's
the party, right? I'm assuming that's the party. Yeah.
It has to
But I think is in that episode, is that not where the three of them fight?
Yes. And that's, that's the party too. Yeah, that makes sense. But I was just remembering that's the part. Yeah.
Sick ass party, man.
Looking like a
hey man, Breaking Bad fans
episode.
Sorry.
And the harsh truth is this is unrecoverable. There's no going back to the 10.
Yeah, it's
damn.
From a 9.5? Oh, I don't know if they can delete them. I don't know about that. But getting it back up to a 10.
Oh no,
votes,
that's done.
It's done.
That's done.
For 13 years they had that shit.
Damn, bro. All because they just wanted to go shit on Game of Thrones for whatever reason. Like, just nobody was even talking to y'all. That's crazy. Wow.
Scary Movie 6 will include parodies of the following films: Sinners, Weapons, A Quiet Place.
My theater didn't get the Scary Movie trailer.
No way.
I showed up late to mine, so I have no idea.
Both of y'all haven't seen that shit?
I saw it. I saw it, Twitter.
I saw a TikTok video of it.
Yeah, Twitter.
In the trailer. Yeah.
I saw it after, but I was super excited to watch that in theater. And I was like, "Yo, this movie started? We're done?" So, damn, that sucks.
That does suck. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looked funny. It looked funny.
Like they didn't what it appears they didn't hold back.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
pretty cool.
Sony Pictures CEO confirms they will be fresh rebooting the Spider-Man. Okay, well, this is basically the same thing, but after Craven flopped.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
we can categorize that as a dupe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just yeah, we know. Influencer Aiden Ross has officially purchased the Breaking Bad house for $1.3 million.
Damn, that price probably would have gone down after the ratings.
Damn,
should have waited just a little bit. Probably saved himself that 300,000. Damn. No, that's crazy.
That's how it be. You buy something and the price dips.
It's just crazy. These motherfuckers make enough money to do dumb shit like that off a whim.
Yeah.
For this one, I don't know. I was thinking, he uses this as an investment, like an Airbnb type shit. Hey, come stay at the Breaking Bad house for X amount of money, recoup that eventually. But do you risk shit getting destroyed? Does it really matter? I mean, I'm assuming he could just fix everything, charge them shit. There's shit to protect that. But I don't know. I don't think he's planning to stay there.
Yeah, no way. It's a regular ass house.
Yeah, no.
It's weird. Reports indicate Sony is pulling away from PC for single player PlayStation games. Interesting.
Saw this.
How do you even
PlayStation is
possibly
crazy,
do that?
man.
It's the true exclusives over here. We ain't even getting into PC.
Because is that not? And the other one wasn't a guarantee. It wasn't confirmed. But is that not what the Xbox lady was saying? Like, well, she responded to that comment where they were saying that, and she was like,
If you take what she said that
if
way,
you take so like that's interesting for PC gaming going on. Like if both of the consoles were to do that, that's an interesting take on.
I don't think Xbox does that though. I mean, Xbox is PC, Xbox is Windows, you know, so there's no way that they don't release it for Steam and for, you know what I'm saying, and then their own launcher, because I know they got their own launcher too. But like, there's no way they do that. If they go to that extent, like, no, this is Xbox only, not even PC. You have to buy our console to play this game. That'd be kind of crazy.
Because for sure, I would think what she was referring to was that Halo and Forza and fucking Gears of War are now on PlayStation, which is still crazy to this day. Like that's who would have thought 2026 crazy. But yeah, I just think it's more of putting Xbox exclusives on the actual competitor, which is PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, things have changed. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves have been announced, releasing in 2027.
It's kind of funny. We were just talking about the Pokemon starters, and then out of nowhere, because I wasn't paying, I don't pay attention to Pokemon anymore. But the Gen 10 gets announced, and we have the starters down there. From what I've seen, people are positive on them, as Pokemon fans tend to be. But yeah, I'm just kind of.
I'm not. Wait, what this just looks like, you know, toddler Pokemon, man. Like, damn, where's and I know the Pokemon fans are crazy. We're gonna get so much hate. I'm gonna get, you know, DDoX and all. I know, I get it, but damn, bro, like, where's OG Pokemon? Where's this just looks like little stuffed animal toys, man. Like, I don't know.
They look like fake Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They look like pals.
They look like Cody. They do, actually. Now that you say that, they look like pals, man.
Land balls.
Bro, yeah. That's great. Yeah. To me, I don't like the design. I don't like
copying
the directions.
now.
Yeah.
He's an Angry Bird.
Yeah, he definitely is. Resident Evil Requiem breaks series launch record on Steam.
I think that's crazy.
It is.
Like of every game that's ever been on Steam?
Leon's
no,
back?
It's a series launch record. So I'm guessing
series.
they mean between all the Resident Evil games.
You're right.
I was watching a streamer J3 play it. The game looked good. The game looked cool. Leon's back. So
Leon's infected.
Saw that. I don't know how it concluded. So I mean, maybe I have to check this out too and buy it. But yeah, pretty cool. I liked it so much that I want to go play Village. So.
Damn. But you know what purchase comes first, right?
Well, Village is free. It's on PlayStation Plus. I already did.
That's just fair. Whatever. Live action Astro Boy movie is in the works at Sony. Jason Reitman and Gil Keenan are developing the film.
I'm not an Astro Boy fan, so I mean, you know, that's before my time. I think that's like an '80s thing. Maybe it's a little bit earlier than that, but yeah, that's cool. I mean, you know what's cool about this though, Sony. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's live action. It's not animated.
Live action.
Yeah,
Sony.
yeah. So we'll see.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah, we'll see. But I mean, if you got Astro Boy fans, you happy about this?
You mean it's miss or it's all right?
Interesting.
A Ben 10 animated reboot movie is reportedly in the works. Series co-creator Duncan Roleu confirmed his involvement with the project, working on it.
Reboot movie. Ooh.
Reboot movie.
Hopefully he waits for, or maybe he's got some scoop into the comic book series that we talked about last week. That was their Absolute Universe style, right? Supposedly. So hopefully he's got a scoop on that and he can make that. That'll be cool.
Because it says reboot.
Mm-hmm.
So the story has to be different, right?
To an extent, maybe, but I mean,
yeah, it would.
Because what's the point?
Because Yeah, it is true. Because, like, what are we saying? Like, when he Ben 10, obviously, so we're saying Kid Ben 10, like in the picture. So we're saying they're gonna redo his origin.
I don't know about his origin, but I mean, obviously, it revolves around the Omnitrix getting lost on Earth, and he gets it again. And is it Vilgrim doing this shit again? Is it what's going on with that? But I mean, if they could do it in the comic and they're doing this absolute style universe, I don't see why not they couldn't do it in actual animated.
That's what I'm saying. But if it's absolute, like it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Like Absolute Batman has a whole different thing going on.
Yeah. They got different backstories.
From Bruce.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe you could be like, well, we'll get a Ben 10 project with the animation standards of today. Maybe that's enough for somebody to be like, oh my God, a Ben 10 reboot movie. But honestly, like if it's just telling the same story, I guess.
See, I guess we'll see how that turns out.
And it is crazy too because they already have a remake of the first show. So
I was gonna say, yeah, Cody brought it. Yeah, they did do that, and they did that like a kid version, right? Like the animation was like toned down, like well, not toned down, but it was like
same thing with Teen Titans.
Yeah, exactly, like Teen Titans.
It's the same story though.
I don't know that. I don't know.
I don't know that, but I want to say it is. I mean, I feel like I would have known that it's different.
I feel like, and I could be wrong, but from what I've seen clips of, it feels like he's had the Omnitrix already, and we're kind of just going on little side adventures, just like Teen Titans Go. You know, that's the same shit. We kind of have already established this team, and they're just doing their own little things. I think that's what that reboot that Cody's talking about is the same way.
Yeah, I'll go look. Crazy. Terrifier director Damien Leone confirms the next Terrifier is gonna be the last. Hell of a run for Art the Clown, chat.
Oh, Seven's in chat. There you go.
Yeah, I still gotta watch 3. But it's just for Art the Clown to like become like and obviously not as popular, but like this generation's like I don't know how to phrase this, like superstar.
Jason, Freddy.
Yeah, like it's cool. It's cool that they were able to come up with something like that. Like I said, I still gotta watch 3. I think that one's more like a Christmas movie kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, shout out to them. Last ride.
Last ride. And that, fellers, is the end of the news.
There you go. I let you keeping you up to date on all your latest news in pop culture. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. Moving on to our Guess the List. Jet's got another one cooked up. Says it's fun. Let's see what he's got.
So we did a variation of this a long time ago. So it would be cool to see how the memory serves you boys. But today's Guess the List is the highest grossing film franchises.
So
franchises. I got 18 on here.
Oh my goodness.
So no answer should be a bad answer, I hope. Number 18, that franchise has grossed 3.36 billion.
That's pretty low for a franchise. So it must be like a couple of movies. Could be Dune.
And the number 1 has grossed 32.4 billion.
All right. This is easy. We could just start flowing them out. Star Wars, locking it in.
Star Wars is number 3 at 10.40 billion.
What's the MCU title as on there? Avengers?
Just Marvel, I would say.
Marvel?
Marvel, it's a franchise.
So
Marvel.
So there, I will say, so that this is fair. There are franchises,
so Marvel and
then sub franchises.
Yeah.
So like
Marvel Cinematic Universe, locking it in.
The MCU is number 1. Okay. Like I said, 32.49 billion.
Avatar, locking it in.
Yep.
Avatar, Blue People, James Cameron, is number 11 on this list at 6.72 billion.
Lord of the Rings, locking it in.
Lord of the Rings is not on this list. Oh, I'm tripping. I missed it. Lord of the Rings is number 12. Sorry.
I was like
5.98 billion.
There's no way I already got one. Like, So the X-Men franchise,
Yeah.
locking it in.
X-Men is number 6 on this list at 7.42 billion.
So okay, how much did the Spider? Because if we do the Spider-Man, we do Sony Spider-Man. That's technically a franchise. How much did they make?
Well, let's do this first. Marvel locking it in.
Well, I guess that would be like they're not counting it like that.
No,
I won't. Yeah,
okay.
I won't hold you like that. They're not counting it like that.
Okay. So then sub franchises like that. Okay, so then it would be like Spider-Verse, then something like that.
Spider-Verse,
the Sony-verse. I don't know if that's a thing, but the Sony-verse didn't. I don't know, fucking money like that.
I'm trying to think of other movies.
The last, here I'll help you with this last thing. Like the subdivision, they're doing it like by the character.
That's what I assumed in my head.
Batman.
Okay, that makes sense. So Iron Man, you think they made enough?
Nah.
Or Avengers? Is Avengers considered a character then?
No. Now I was thinking Batman, like, because we still got the DCU too to go through.
Yeah, and
yeah, because I would have. Okay, let's do that first. Let's do DCU.
The DC
or whatever
extended universe
DCU
is number 8 at 7.20 billion.
Okay, then I'll transition that into Batman, locking it in.
Batman is number 9 on this list at 7.5 billion.
Superman, locking it in.
I don't think there's enough.
Superman is the first strike of the guest of this.
Would Pixar be considered a whole universe or a whole franchise or no, right? Because it's not a franchise, that's a studio.
No, you would say Toy Story.
Yeah, that's a studio.
Yeah.
Toy Story cars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, but like I'm asking. Like,
yeah, I don't think any of those though.
Ooh. Oh, Inside Out.
Inside Out. But
it just made $1 billion for sure. But the first movie didn't make $1 billion.
Nah,
he said the lowest. He said the lowest was $3 million. So we know that's not.
Oh, $3 billion, right? $3 billion.
$3 billion.
Lowest is 3.3.
Oh, yeah, 3.3.
Yeah, so no, that's not that. Nazok. Is Nazok could that potentially come in? That's
1.5 each.
I think the second one broke $2 billion, and I mean we would need one from the first one. I just don't remember if the first one did.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What about
Sony? Got nothing going on.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how much.
Jurassic Park.
I feel like Jurassic has to be on there.
Jurassic Park / World if they're doing that type shit. Yeah, locking it in.
No, they're not breaking it down like that. Jurassic Park is number 10 on this list at 6.88 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So, to recap, we are missing number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
Damn.
Number 7, number 13, number 14, number 15, number 16, and number 17.
We
got 18?
5?
I mean, Star Trek locking it in.
Star Trek is not on this list. That is the second strike.
What, bro? I feel like we're doing bad right now. Like I don't know what we're missing. And it's one of those obvious things too. Like we'll be like,
like Attack on Titan.
Exactly. And that one was the craziest in my opinion. What are we not thinking of? Oh, Fast and Furious.
Mm-hmm.
Locking it in.
Fast and Furious is number 7 on this list at
Thought it'd be higher.
7.33 billion.
Thought it'd be higher. That's crazy. What franchise are we not thinking of? Like in Mission Impossible.
Those lose money though.
Damn. I know there's a lot. That's why I just. What else? What is a big franchise? We're missing a lot of the top 5. Like, what are we missing? I feel like Star Wars is the biggest. I said Lord of the Rings, and that wasn't even in the top 5.
Harry Potter locking it in.
Oh, there it is.
Harry Potter is number 4 on this list at 9.66 billion.
Harry Potter. What's in that realm?
I'm not sure if y'all have said number 3 actually now.
Wow. What's in that realm?
You've said both of them, no, but I just
Spider-Man locking it in.
Spider-Man is number 2.
There you go. Yeah.
There you
at
go.
11.15 billion.
There you go. So then going back to superheroes, it's either we didn't think about the Marvel heroes separately, right? There's probably Marvel heroes separately on this list, or no?
I mean,
that's
we said
MCU.
Yeah, I would think that's MCU already. Spider-Man, I was just thinking of Raimi and...
Because he said DCEU and you said Batman.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, there's Batman movies outside of DCEU. Same with Spider-Man. I mean, let's see what happens here. Alien, locking it in?
There is no Alien on here.
Okay.
Strike 3. There's 2 animated franchises on here.
That could be Toy Story, right? Or no?
There's a Disney live action
Disney
franchise
live
on here.
Action.
I'm gonna guess Indiana Jones. So, like, I've already liked that one. I feel like
You locking that in?
lock it in.
Indiana Jones is not on the list, unfortunately.
Last
Crazy. Last
one.
I don't know. Like my brain didn't.
Let's look at these animateds.
Like 9 years, and then
There's Transformers. There's Transformers on here, Cody. There's Transformers on here.
Honestly,
They got a shitload of movies, and
that's
they
a
always do
shitload
well.
of movies, and they always do well.
They always do well.
That is because I feel
They got
like
the animated that didn't make money, but I mean, that's I don't know.
I feel like Transformers is a big IP.
Come on, they got a shitload of movies. They had to have made at least $3 billion between all. There's no way.
He said 5 movies for 18. That's probably, if it would make the list, it would have to be over 3 billion.
Bumblebee, when did Bumblebee come out? I'm forgetting Bumblebee too.
Bumblebee came out like 18 or 19.
I think so too. I think it was somewhere around there too.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that on the back burner. What animated?
What animated ones? Yeah.
I mean, The Lion King only has
Inside Out
3.
No,
Inside Out has 2, but
like I said, number 17. One of the animated number 17. First movie came out 2001. Its last entry came out in 2010. Has a movie coming out next year.
That's an animated movie.
It's a gap, man. That sounds like
huge
Incredibles.
Gap. But Incredibles was a 20-year gap between 1 and 2. I remember hearing that.
Okay.
Number
Minions?
13.
Minions?
Number 13. First movie, 2010. Last entry was in 2022. Has a movie coming out this year.
Yeah, what is he
Minions.
talking about?
Minions comes out, I think, this year. We drafted that bitch. Despicable Me and Minions. I would hope that's all one franchise, though.
Yeah, that has to be one franchise, and kids love that.
Transformers, Despicable Me.
Transformers, Despicable Me.
These are the only ones you're missing too. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, we're
17, 18.
And we beat the list then, Cody. Top 10. We already beat it.
Yeah, to be honest. I say Transformers is a great one to go out with, but if you think that the animated one is better, then go for it.
Despicable Me. I think
that's a lot of movies. They love.
I think I do that one. I think I'm gonna do that.
Love
Despicable Me, locking it in.
Despicable Me is number 13 on this list. $5.62 billion.
Okay, Transformers was the other one I feel confident about.
Yeah.
Do we have another one back up? So, Transformers or Shrek?
The Shrek makes sense, but Transformers, I feel like, I think Shrek would be the better pick because we got to get it animated out the way, and I feel like the timeline matches up if it did come out in 2001.
Okay, let's try it. Shrek, locking it in.
Could have been 2007 though.
Damn, that's a big gap.
Yeah, no.
Shrek is number 17 on the list.
I think we're just
$4.2 billion.
I think we just
do
go
it.
with Transformers, locking it in.
Yeah.
Transformers is number 14
Damn.
on the list at
What's left?
5.42.
18.
So
That's
now
it?
we need 15, 15,
And 18.
16,
16.
and 18.
That could be literally Hunger Games.
First movie in 2008.
That sounds like Hunger Games.
Yeah, fuck it. Hunger Games, locking it in.
Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, we saw.
No, it's not Hunger Games.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we did clear the list, we got the 10. We'll start at the top. Number 1 was the MCU, 32.4 billion. Spider-Man number 2 at 11.15 billion. Number 3, Star Wars at 10.40 billion. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, 9.66 billion. You guys never said number 5.
Which was?
Number 5 at 7.84 billion. 007.
Oh,
I was never going to say that.
I don't think I
Never.
would have guessed it.
Number 6, X-Men, 7.42 billion. Number 7, Fast and Furious at 7.33. Number 8, the DCEU at 7.20 billion. Number 9, the Batman franchise at 7.05. To the back half, number 10, Jurassic Park, 6.88 billion. Number 11, Avatar at 6.72 billion. Number 12, Lord of the Rings at 5.98 billion. Number 13, Despicable Me at 5.62 billion. Number 14, Transformers at 5.42 billion. Number 15, and it was said at 4.74 billion, was Mission Impossible.
I would have
Oh,
never
said
guessed
that.
that shit. No, but I didn't let you lock it in though, because I said those movies
Oh.
lose money. That's crazy to me.
Dang.
They just got quantity.
I guess so.
Number 16 at 4.52 billion was Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would not have said that. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that though.
Number 17 was Shrek at $4.02 billion. And number 18, I tried really, really hard,
You did.
at $3.36 billion is the Twilight franchise.
Oh.
Nah.
I didn't even think of that. No, I was never going to say that.
It's crazy.
Twilight.
It's pretty crazy.
That is
They made money.
Yeah.
They made money.
Reboot it. Let's reboot it.
Reboot it.
Damn. All right. There you go. Another list. No, technically not beaten because we didn't get 007, but damn, one off. But actually, we did pretty good. We got a lot of them. Pretty good. But
That was
nonetheless, did not beat it. Let us know if you guys beat the list. If you guys knew about it, drop that down in the comments below. Let's get into our what did we watch? What did we watch this week? What did we play? Or perhaps what did we listen to this week? Before we get to our movie of the week, which is Scream 7, as you guys already know. Individuals. Cody, any new ones?
Negative.
Jet?
Negative.
Then let's just jump straight into the movie of the week. Scream 7. The latest installment in the Scream franchise, coming off of a fantastic movie, in my opinion, in Scream 6. They did some crazy shit with that, so I was super hyped. We heard what happened with Jenna Ortega, and I forget the other actress's name that she
Melissa Barrera.
There you go, Melissa Barrera. And they had to scrap everything and start over. And in my opinion, this was the move to do. If you're going to do something, you bring back Sydney. And they did that. So applause for doing that move. Now let's see if it was the right move, if the movie made sense in any way. We'll just go with ratings and then we'll talk. Usually I like to give a little brief, a little like, all right, this was cool, this was bad, whatever. I'm just going to say a rating and that's it. And then we'll just jump into it. Jet?
So like J-Max said, yeah, we were very out on this movie after what wrongfully happened to Melissa and obviously Jenna Ortega following. And just like J-Max said, I'll speak for myself, but just like he said, I thought they were out of fucking moves. There's nothing you can fucking do. Like, I don't care anymore at this point. Like, Neve Campbell wasn't in the last one, so I'm not expecting you to go get her. But that's what they fucking did, and they had one move to make, and they fucking made it. I saw John Campea go on a fucking tangent and say this is in the top 3 worst movies he's ever seen.
Damn.
It replaced Catwoman, Halle Berry's Catwoman, for him on that totem pole of 3 movies. I'm not going that fucking far. The movie is not good. I don't think it's fucking dog shit. I'm somewhere between a 4 and a 5.
Damn.
Probably a 4. But I didn't hate every single thing about this. Some decisions I was like, oh, okay. I kind of like that. But the third act was fucking atrocious. And
Understatement.
the decisions that they made with bringing back certain characters, holy fuck, that was a misfire. So that's where I'm at.
Cody?
I'll be like you, J Mag. I'm at a 3. Go ahead.
I am also at the 3, but I'm thinking about it. Did I like anything about this movie besides Neve Campbell coming back?
The reason I'm at a 3, and I can explain that very early if we want to get into it. This is not going to be any spoilers yet, because I'm just going to talk about my reason for even having points on this movie. Not just saying it's just a movie, but at the end of the day, it's a Scream movie, it's a horror movie or a slasher movie, and the cliche is always the cliche. And if people like that style, you know, it is what it is. For me, I think, well, and then before I even get into that, I went to the movie theater. Mind you, I was late. Because I had to go somewhere, and then I showed up late because of that. When I showed up, I made it right after like the previews ended and like the movie was started, because it was literally when they were walking into the house. So I was like, I probably didn't miss anything. Like, I don't know what it was, just a whole like feeling of I don't give a shit about this. Like there was nothing in my head as I was watching the movie that made me go like I could find interest in an attachment to want to finish this movie. I couldn't. And that's when Casey had said something, one of his parts came in. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go home. Fuck this shit. I could just watch shit at home. Like, I did not give a shit about the movie. And I wasn't halfway in. I was probably like 40 minutes tops into the movie. I said, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, I don't care for these movies no more. They need to stop making this series. I don't see why you're still making it felt so, and it's the repetitive isn't even the word, because yes, it's repetitive, but it felt so like y'all are doing this again, and like, oh, it's another person that's fantasy, like, oh, like like I don't know why. I just don't want to watch a Scream movie ever again. It bugged the shit out of me. So back to what I was saying, like, it's more so of I'm just done with this series. And I'm only giving it points because I know there's people out there that like this style of movie, and it's not a bad style. It's just I feel like 7 is excessive when you're literally using the same main character from the first original. Like I just like it's so frustrating to me. But I'm gonna stop ranting because I could go forever. That's just how I'm gonna start.
Like I said, I mean, I'm at a 3, but I don't understand. Maybe Jet I might be lower on this. I don't understand why I like this at a 3. Why not a 2? Why not a 1? I don't know. I just, for me, the only cool thing was Neve Campbell coming back, but certain decisions. I mean, this whole movie, Cody touched on it, was just trope after trope after trope. But like, and I get it, it's a slasher movie. That's the whole reason Scary Movie exists.
Yeah,
so, you know, because you're doing slasher or these tropes and stuff like that. But it was a parody of itself, and it wasn't trying to be a parody. Like, it was taking itself seriously while trying to act or being dumb. Like, the situations and the circumstances and it was just ridiculous. Her daughter was just the worst character I think I've ever seen. Like, honestly, like, I want to be like you, you know. Train me, and then when it's time to like get to business, I'm not like you. I don't want to shoot.
Yeah, that pissed me off too. That pissed me off.
It was just, I don't know, just bad decisions, bad characters, bad acting. Like, the decision to bring, Jet talked about it, characters back, Matthew Lillard. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. And they kind of played with it early on, like, oh, he might have, not came back. I have to rewatch the first one to see if that's a thing or not, because I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. But apparently, like, yeah, he never found or some shit, so maybe he's still alive. And I was like, okay, that could kind of be a cool, interesting point. And they'd tell you really early on, like, oh shit, it's him, it's Stu Macher. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But then it gets to the point where it's like, it's not him. It's too early reveal that it's not him. This is not the way Scream does their shit. It's the way we're doing AI. They decided to do AI in this shit, and it was bad. It was bad. Go ahead, Jet. Go ahead.
Yeah, because that was the thing, and it wasn't even just bringing back Neve Campbell and Matthew Lillard, and obviously those are two huge things, but we also saw them bringing back Dewey and then bringing back Courtney Cox, and obviously Courtney was in the last one, but then bringing back like the OGs, even though some of them are dead. So it's like, how are they doing this? Like, are they about to introduce a fucking spiritual element to Scream? Like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? And they did the worst possible outcome, in my opinion, and it was AI, and she had the the killers had AI all across the house, and then when she gets to the house, she's showing them the pictures of all the people, and I was just like, fuck, bro, not AI. Like, why? Who at the writer room wrote this shit down and said, let's run with that? The third act is honestly like,
yeah,
it's the worst third act in the whole franchise.
It's one of the top 5 worst. It has to be, like, ever. I'm talking about anything. Oh my goodness. This is bugging me so bad. The only reason I would have found any type of hope to enjoy this would be if they did a twist like that where he is alive, because then you have something to go off of.
That would have been better.
It would have been better.
That would have been better.
Him not being alive just takes away from everything, because then it makes me it kind of, I blame the franchise, because why are you putting why are we in a slasher world where they use what happened as a movie, not a whole world loves it, and then you're just constantly having these fans that are becoming the kid? Like, it pisses me off, because it's like, it's so stupid. Like, at that point, you're just a joke in your own world. Like, it's just dumb, because I don't see any growth with the franchise. I just see repetitive constants, and it's just not, like, they just keep doing it over and over. And then, oh my god, with the characters, it's bad with the characters, because it's like, you are Sydney. Why is your daughter not knowing anything of, like, how constant these people are going to go out and want to be Ghostface and kill people? This happens all the time. They're super fans. So why does your daughter not equipped with what it takes to protect herself?
That was
it
crazy.
Bothered me. I'm like,
the complete opposite to that, and they actually fucking do it, is in Halloween.
Yeah.
She fucking trains her daughter. Yeah. Like, I don't understand what Sydney's been through this too many times you to not, like, train your daughter. Like, I get it. Like, you don't want to introduce her to that world, but you're in that world. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's your reality. It made no fucking sense. It made no sense. And I want to touch on that, because them bringing back Stu, in my head, I'm like, no, I watched him die. There's no way he's alive, but they're doing it. So I'm like, okay, I just got to see what they cooked up as a writing team. At some point in the movie, they go to that psych ward or whatever the fuck it is. The guy tells them, yeah, he's been here. So, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
He literally saw a picture and be like, yeah, that's him. He's been here for the last 20 years. I was like, shit. Yeah. He did survive that shit.
They made it believable, and now that would have been cool. That would have been, they had scars all over his face and shit. I'm like, oh, maybe he did survive. Okay, that's fine if that's how you want to do it. This is cool, but like I said, they just did it too early to the point where it's like, I know it's not going to happen. I hope it does, but I know it's not. But then, like Jet mentioned, they went to the asylum and they started like, oh shit, he looks like he is back. All right, cool. And of course, there's always more than one killer, so maybe he was working with somebody else, and they introduced that pretty early on. I kind of want to jump in the beginning, go through stupid ass scenes, because there was a lot, man. There was a lot. The first opening scene I thought was cool, but it was in the trailer. It was in the trailer, so it's like nothing new there, and I felt like we stayed there way too fucking long. Like, I felt like it was just dragged out. So that was kind of dumb. Then they get to, like, all right, he calls her, like, she starts recording the call, because she's been through this. She has the tools necessary. Let's record the call. I get all these all the time. Okay, then it's revealed that it's Stu Macher. All right, cool. But then you get the killer in the house and shit like that, because she's not even that. Sorry, he goes to the school, right? And shout out to fucking McKenna Grace. We're gonna get her as our Daphne, and she pretty much was fucking a Scooby-Doo character in this. So she died pretty early on, and I thought that kill scene was okay. I thought that was nothing crazy, but not bad either on that. And then they showed the killer, like, there. They all showed up, the cops. Shout out real quick, because this is one thing I do like, her husband being the chief of police, and then she calls whenever Sydney calls. This, you got to answer. Like, she's been through so much. She lives in a world where there's always stalkers and killers and shit. So for him to just stop doing what he was doing and just answer his wife's call because like, hey, you never know. And just, all right, I need everybody to go. That was cool. He's a cop. He understands. Let's just go. She showed up with her own gun. Hey, let's go see what happens. And obviously they find what they find, right? And at this point they start all right, who could be the killer? Is it the boyfriend? Is it the friends? Is it that type of shit? Just like they did in the last one. So we start getting this picture of who this killer could possibly be. Then you go back to this house, right? And this is where I think one of the first stupid shit that I've seen. All right, they get to the house. Cops, the deputies go in. All right, we're gonna clear the house for you. Don't worry about it. We're gonna let's make sure everybody's safe. Okay, cool.
Oh Jesus,
that's cool. Hell yeah, perfectly. All right, we pull up. All right, everything's clear. You're all clear. All right, we should be safe. Then this fucking camera pans up into the hallway and then pans up to a fucking ceiling, to an attic. And I'm like, oh no! And sure enough, here comes the fucking attic moving. Like you're not gonna check the attic. Like you check everything up, but you're not gonna check the attic.
Stupid.
No bullshit. I called that out as they were checking the house. I don't know why, but the thought of check the attic like that popped in my head. So once it happened, because you can tell when a camera pan is about to happen. That shit started to tilt. I was like, no, don't let me be right about that. Don't let me be right about that. Sure enough, that motherfucker slides that shit through. I was like, Jesus Christ. That is so tropey. That is crazy. You motherfuckers actually did that.
No cap. They found a way to hide the killer. Like they say, oh, they know all the spots. So let's make a scene where we check everything. But not the one, like, what the fuck? Why would you not check the attic, man?
Mind you, big ass attic.
Big
ass hole on the roof.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's no way you don't check that.
Oh, well, they didn't have a ladder to get up there. Well, who gives a shit? Go find something that you can get up there and figure it out. Like, what are we doing? So that right there pissed me off. Okay, but the next part that absolutely pissed me off, that I thought we were going to kind of stay in this scene for a while, or maybe the movie revolves around this for a little bit, was this panic room. And I talked to Jan about this, and I was like, there's a panic room in the trailer. I don't know how the fuck Ghostface is going to get into that panic room. Okay, this panic room comes. Let's go. We got to go knock out the husband. They have a cool little fight, whatever. He's strong. Whatever happens there, scuffle. They run to this panic room. She turns around, hits him with a bat, close the door. All right, cool. We're safe. We're good to go. All right. And I didn't notice, and maybe there is, the whole back wall is just a fucking piece of wood so that they can escape to go around to the other side and go. Is there not a door to just make this a whole safe room? Fine, fuck it, whatever. But they decide to leave this safe room. They're in there for 2 fucking seconds, and they're leaving it already. I gotta go see what happened with your dad. I gotta go make sure your dad's okay. And they leave it, and they crawl through this fucking crawl space in the wall and shit, and he can hear them, and they. Bro, I was just pissed that the safe room was gone and used up, and we didn't do nothing with it, like whatsoever. Go ahead. You have a safe room and you don't use it. You're in there, close the door, and we're leaving now. Like, that pissed me off because I was super excited to see how this was gonna get done.
They went in the safe room to get trapped in the wall. Like, it was so stupid,
so dumb, so dumb, man.
Before we go from the scene, I had told J Mac after I saw it, I said, "Bro, is this nigga winning a 3v1 right now?"
Yeah, that's true too.
The fuck? He had a knife. You had a gun. You dropped your gun. I get it. Your daughter's in danger. Y'all start fighting. How the fuck are you losing a 3v1? I'm like, bro, Sydney, kick his ass. What are you doing?
Yeah. Like, she was kind of watching.
I want to know at what point was, and obviously we're gonna get to it. At what point, which Ghostface was what? Because they were taking shots.
That had to be bro. And I called this out in the last movie too. I don't know if you remember, but they told you in the last movie exactly which killer was what killer at the time. And there was a scene in the hospital of the last movie, and I was like, okay, that was the girl at that point. I don't see it. That girl was getting shots too, like that. So same thing here. I think this is the neighbor. It had to be the neighbor because she lives next door. She found a way into the house. They couldn't figure out how she got into the house. Too. It's the neighbor, in my opinion.
Bro, beat the fuck up though.
Yeah, for sure. No, it can't be the neighbor though. What am I? No, I'm tripping. Because that's the motherfucker that got ran over, right? That's the side of the house. Never mind. Yeah. I don't know how he got into the house though, unless the neighbor was at the fucking school or it was the psych ward guy.
Sydney has security in her fucking house. Like, how do you break into Sydney's house? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, they couldn't figure. They couldn't even answer that in the movie. We don't know. He just hung out in there. Fuck it, he's there. Like fucking teleported there, so they couldn't even answer that in their own movie. So that was kind of crazy. but you get this whole battle here, and then you finally get Courtney Cox come in, and this fucker gets ran the fuck over. All right, cool, it's over. But the movie is only about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in, something like that. It's not done, right? There's always more than one killer. Yeah, this is where Cody was laughing too. All right, let's unmask this motherfucker. And let's see. We get this whole Scooby-Doo interaction, man, and this motherfucker's dead on the floor. Get the cameras. Let's see who it is. And who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. But yeah, so that whole scene with the house, that was dumb. Dumb moments after dumb moments. The daughter being dumb in there again too. She stay in the safe room. Stay in the panic room. What are you doing? I want to leave with you. I want to go with you. Just fucking stay here. And no, okay, well, let's go then. So that scene was just dumb.
Staying there real quick. I don't know where you're gonna go after that.
Mm-hmm.
The fight in Fear Street Prom Queen, when she hits the girl down the stairs, I never thought I would see another dumbass punch or force or push of force in another movie. Ghostface pushing the dad to where he flew and then flew down all the way down. I was like, and the cut was ugly. Yeah. The cut was gross. If you ever get to see that clip again, the cut is gross, but it was just bad choreography, I guess. And I can't really think about the rest of the movie's choreography, but in that scene, that shit is horrible. The dad goes flying down the stairs, and it wasn't even that bad of a fucking punch or push. Like, it's crazy. Crazy.
What I want, I guess, if I were to keep seeing this franchise, what I would want is for them to make some type of like spiritual, like otherworld like thing that is behind this, so that it could explain why people are constantly going insane and killing people with Ghostface and obsessed with it. Because then it would make sense why every time we see a Ghostface, they get a knife and they're just a superhuman now. They're just an overpowered person with a knife. It would add some like relief on me, because it's just a regular person with a knife and we're winning 3v1s. Like I don't get it. I'm
saying, everyone that dons that mask, they get super strength because they be getting beat the fuck up, hit with chairs, hit with fucking bricks.
We'll get there. Don't worry. She got shot. We'll get there.
Insane. Man. Yeah, insane. I think the next dumb part. I don't know if I want. There's a lot of dumb shit, but like none that really kind of pissed me off like that first one, and then the last scene, obviously. Anything else in between that you guys want to talk about? You guys can
we talk about the fucking lockdown of the town? Once the town got locked down, it's a ghost town. Where the fuck are the cops? Where are all the cops?
They only had two. They only had two and the sheriff. They got 3 cops. That's it. That's all we ever saw.
Where are the cops that did the house search? Like you said, the 2 cops.
We saw.
Where did everybody go?
He's patrolling, and then he's all clear. I'm gonna head out now. Yeah, I don't know where the girl went because they had a girl caught too. I don't know where she went.
She got chased through the town. She didn't see a soul.
Yes, and curfew was implemented, and everybody followed curfew. No, nobody fucks around with curfew there. So there you go.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that whole, and then they brought all the killers together, and you get these 2 from the last movie who were trying to figure shit out, and they're trying to do this thing again. Well, it might be the boyfriend, it might be the best friend, it might be the creepy guy, and shit like that. It was weird. And then you get the ghost face to come through the back door, which I don't know at this point how many ghost face killers there were. Because you get one chasing what's her name, Tatum. That's her daughter in the movie. Mm-hmm. She comes out the fucking thing because she thinks it's her boyfriend, whoops his ass in the car because for some reason he has AI to figure out if it can be done.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Why is that in the movie? Why was that a thing? He just has the laptop open on that shit. You know who the fuck your girlfriend is. You know you're about to bring her into your car. Why do you have that? That was so stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
that was fucking dumb. I just wanted to see if I could do it. What?
You're an AI genius. Of course you could do it, bro. That's what they built him up to be, an AI genius, and he's got this fucking degree that he's gonna go to this school now because of it and everything. So, but like you can do it. Well, what are you trying to? That doesn't make any sense. So he gets beat the fuck up, and they're still playing with this thing that he might be the killer, and she's running, and no, here comes Ghostface around the corner, and that's the real killer. Cut back into the fucking tavern, and then they decide to all split up. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Well, I'm gonna go check on the pizza. All right, well. We're not going to be here because the 2 suspected killers are fucking. They're
that was funny.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. Fuck, and they're trying to leave and they just can't leave. But at this point, another ghost face comes in through the back of the tavern. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Weren't you just fucking chasing the other one? Okay, so there's at least 2 that we know of. So whatever. They get that whole fucking scene. But what threw me off, and we'll talk about this later on too, is that just about everybody died except for obviously the two reporters. Come to find out later though, but just about everybody died, and especially the son of the Lucas. His name was Lucas. That motherfucker got killed in a pretty horrific way.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That motherfucker got spiked.
We know who did that then.
You think it's her? You think it was her?
Come on, man. She hated that nigga.
Which we'll get there because I have a problem with that too. It's just weird. But okay, so everybody in this fucking tavern presumably dies, and we're off back to the chasing. Here we go, and then you get this town. Jet talked about it. You get this whole fucking chasing down this town. Nobody's around to help. Whatever. She eventually makes it into the fucking coffee shop, and Ghostface is there at the coffee shop. I think he knocks on the fucking door, and now that I'm thinking about it, he puts the fucking code in to the door. How did he know this code? We never got an answer to that, even after the reveal who the killers are. How did that motherfucker have a code to go into the door? I just thought about that right now, so I have no fucking idea how that happened. But he goes into the door, she goes into the door, whatever, and they start having this little fucking fight scene too. Again, she locks herself in a fucking thing, calls mom. All right, mom, what's gonna happen? There's the gun. Go get the gun. Here we go. You're gonna have to fucking be like me. Oh, I'm not like you. This, like I said. All right, whatever. All right, shoot. All right, fucking, you got him. Cool. Hell yeah. You shot him through the fucking door. Hell yeah. Don't forget, even before all that fucking shooting happened, don't forget to shoot him in the head. You always shoot him in the head. Got you. We're good, mom. I got it. All right. Now shoot. All right, cool. He's down. You got him. Cool. Come out the fucking thing, which realistically, Gloria was yelling at the screen. Why even fucking come out the fucking thing? Just stay there. You know he can't come in. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But okay, you got a gun. Maybe you're going to go shoot him in the head, right? All right. Shoot him in the head. What the fuck's her name? Tatum, shoot him in the head. Nah, I got him. No, you got to shoot him in the head, though. You got to make sure you got him. No, he's down. He's not fucking down. He gets up, grabs her, and then fucking, they have a whole nother battle and shit. And just shoot him in the head. The thing's over. She's about to get away, but another fucking Ghostface comes through the front door and shit. And that's where you get the reveal of two Ghostface. Then you get to this fucking final act where stupid shit starts ensuing here. Okay. You get Sydney, to come in. Jet talked about it already. You get this fucking AI shit. I won't go too much into that. And all these characters coming back, and all right, go out the back door. Cool. She's strapped up to a chair. All right, here we go. Let me show you who I am. Reveal it. Which, by the way, the two killers that were revealed, I think I called those pretty early on. No surprises here, honestly. The neighbor, I recognized her from other movies. That's instinctually, logically, that's where I go. I know you're from something else. You're probably the killer. They show the psych ward, motherfucker. You're instantly the killer. I know you are the fucking killer. I know exactly who you are. So that's just my logic there. So sure enough, it's him. All right, cool. This is why I'm doing this. Hey, Stu, come on out. This motherfucker has a WWE entrance coming through the fucking doors and shit. The shit opens up, and here comes Stu. Which, by the way, I don't know if you caught this. It's a fucking male's body walking through this fucking door and shit. Big ass fucking Ghostface, right? Okay, camera cuts to Sydney, cuts back to Ghostface, and all of a sudden it's a fucking small ass Ghostface. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that shit was fucking noticeable to me. I laughed at the fucking thing when that shit happened, but it went from a big dude to the girl, and it reveals, and it's the fucking neighbor right at this point. Which, oh, by the way, they got the husband earlier. He got stabbed a few times.
Yeah, he had a fight because
he had a fight.
Shit in the garage.
He's still alive. He's tough to bring down. They mentioned this so many times. He's tough to bring down and shit.
Nobody dies in this universe, right? Nobody.
Yep. So he's alive. They're using him as bait. They have him as tox and shit. All right, cool. Break free. Shoots. Sydney doesn't miss. Shoots the motherfucker in the head like she's supposed to. Right. That motherfucker's gone. The neighbor runs into the fucking garage, and I'm gonna finish this because I'm Sydney. They have a fight scene in here. This is where me and Cody fucking started laughing tremendously. First off, this bitch gets stabbed in the leg with a fucking screwdriver.
Yep.
Okay, then she pulls the screwdriver out, pushes her up against the fucking garage door, stabs her, I want to say 5-6 times in the fucking gut.
Slams the shit
Hit her with
out
the
of her.
Arya move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Yep. Gosh.
Like, yeah.
And then back up just a little bit. Even before that, has a brick, slams the fuck out of her with a brick, which should have already knocked her out. But all right, she's still going. Gets stabbed. Fast forward to getting stabbed 6-7 times in the fucking gut. All right, cool, whatever. She's down. She gets up again. Neve gets the fucking gun and blasts her another 6-7 times in the fucking chest, in the gut. She gets blasted again. all right, it's over. Like, there's no way, right? The daughter comes in. All right, cool. Everything's okay. Yeah, they turn and look. This bitch is gone. She is gone. Oh shit, we're not done. Oh, how? First off, before I can, how the fuck did she get up from that? How did she survive that? She got stabbed 6 times in the gut, shot 7 times in the gut. Like, how did she survive? She didn't have body armor. They showed that shit. The other guy had the body armor on. Like, that motherfucker had it. How? I don't understand that shit, bro. That was so fucking crazy to me.
Disappear.
She had to
hear her running away.
Yeah. Like, bro, what? And then you get to the final scene, which was beyond cheesy, beyond corny, beyond like, what the fuck? They both like start shooting her in the fucking head until they're out of ammo and her face just explodes. Like, this is an 80s fucking movie and shit, and she's dead.
Oh man.
And now Tatum is Sydney now, because now she's her daughter. I'm your daughter.
You dealt with what I dealt with. So, now we're
the
same.
Yeah. So that whole final sequence was dumb, but I kind of skipped over it because I wanted to get to that. But it was revealed that it was the neighbor, and she killed her son. And
yeah.
And the reason behind that was because he was too much like his dad, and according to her, she was in an abusive relationship. So she ended up killing him later on. She got the courage to do that and kill him. But then she said he was too much like his father. At no point in the movie, though, did they show this man to be an asshole, to be a dick, to be aggressive, to be anything other than just interested in the fucking movies and fascinated with Sydney because it's Sydney. Like, he was starstruck throughout the whole movie. So I was like, what type of writing is that? Like, she just killed him for what? And fine, you want to say she's crazy, whatever, but that was just weird, man. And I didn't get that.
If you add some type of spiritual element where there's just like a demon that's controlling people, like, I could buy that to some extent, and that explains why people are going crazy and keep becoming Ghostface. But besides that, why is everybody fucking crazy in this damn world? Like, it's just constantly people obsessed with Sydney. Like, it gets to a point.
Like, bro, she said, yeah, I read your book. Incredible fucking book. Like, all right. Okay.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, there was just so many dumb moments, man. Then I don't know. I think I'm at a 2.
Yeah, it's probably going down.
I'm at a 2.
Sucks, man.
Yeah, it was weird. It was just really dumb. Like, really dumb. Is this worse for you, Cody, than fucking War of the Worlds?
No.
My thing is, they did that during COVID. They, to an extent, had an excuse.
Are you trying to give them?
They had, to an extent, they had an excuse. Yeah, what was the excuse for Scream?
Why? But the thing is, why make the movie if you're gonna have so many limitations on yourself? You did it to yourself when you decided to do it during COVID.
That's fair too. But like, you're a fucking maybe billion. I don't know how much money they have. $multi-billion studio. Like, damn.
Yeah, man.
No limitations besides the ones you put on yourselves for fucking, firing the girls and forcing them to leave and shit. But
I don't know, man. Because that's what I'm saying. There's 7 movies in. Why are you still doing these cheesy plot lines? Like, why are we still following this? Because there's nothing else they could think of. And then they thought
6 worked. 6 worked though. I like 6. 6 was good.
6 was different main characters and everything. Like, it was something that was fresh in some way. But obviously they used the super fan shit, but it was fresh because it was different characters and a different like focus, drive. But we had Sydney being a nonchalant. I've been through this before. It's nothing new. My daughter, though, I keep this away from her. Like, the whole world knows about your family. There's obsessive people. Why are y'all like? I don't get it, man.
Yeah. This is,
oh my god. Yeah.
Look out for this at the end of the year, obviously. So.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. I saw a news piece. I don't know if it was discussing film or not, so I don't really want to put this as concrete. But apparently, there is going to be an 8.
That's what I'm saying. Well, why? How? What else are you gonna do? Another super fan?
The only thing I could think, and there's no way that this fucking happens, so this is not the way they're gonna go, is they get Jenna back and they bring Sydney together and they make this final super movie with them both, but that's not gonna happen. Jenna's not gonna come back for that. Like,
Yeah,
Who the fuck is gonna be
no way.
Ghostface?
No way Jenna comes back. I mean, it's always it's not, because in my opinion, it's not hard to write for this franchise with some time. With some time, it's not hard. Like, what they cooked up with 5 and 6 was so interesting because you introduced these new characters, and then it's later revealed that Melissa Barrera's character is actually the daughter of Billy. So it's like, oh shit,
yeah,
that's fucking interesting. That's cool. Like, it still has, you know, the presence of the OG movies, but you're doing something new with new characters. Like Cody said, this feels fresh. This feels good. And while I will never ever be upset with the, you know, Neve Campbell in a Scream movie, because she is Scream, it's just like they didn't do anything to, in my opinion, push the story forward besides introducing her daughter, which, to J Mag's point, he said earlier, I don't think the acting was bad, but they just wrote her bad.
Stupid.
They just wrote her bad, and they do an 8, man. I mean, people are gonna watch it. It made a lot of money opening weekend. People love this franchise. Shit, I love this franchise, but yeah, this was bad. This might be, man. Man, this sucks. Because 5 and 6 were truly headed in a good direction.
Yeah,
they really were, and obviously they did what they did. It's their fault for doing it. So you got to start from scratch, and this was a misfire. It really was. Like I said, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I really don't think that. For the first 2 acts, I wasn't disengaged. Like, I was still interested in what was happening, but the third act just killed all of that. It just killed all of that, all that momentum. It was gross.
Not a single jump scare, because there was jump scares in here. Not a single jump scare got me though. Like, not a single jump scare.
Yeah,
like, because they do the same shit over and over, so it's so predictable now, and it's stupid.
And I actually thought and obviously not, you know, the final act, final confrontation kills, but Ghostface kills I thought were pretty good in here. I did like them. We saw the one in the trailer where the girl falls over the banister and he catches her with the knife. That shit was still crazy.
That pissed me off. I was mad because I was like,
oh, why?
That nigga fell off, right? And she was hanging for dear life, obviously. So in my head, I'm like, he's either knocked out or he's literally just playing until she comes down the stairs and gets up like they always do. But obviously she's hanging and then she slips and the nigga rolls over real quick with the knife. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck you know she's gonna land on you?
Time that so for
how you time that? Like, bro, what the fuck? You're knocked out on the floor.
I can see that. I guess
they get, like I said, they get powers. Just add some type of supernatural thing. You got it. Till then, bro, what's with the superpowers, man?
Yeah,
teleporting, super strength, durability.
Him hiding as the animatronic.
That was cool.
That was cool. The second time,
because I was like, oh, it's probably him, and then it's not. Oh, it is. Okay.
that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, there's, and it's kind of crazy because I don't want to say they saved it for Scream 7, but there's elements in here that would have worked with a great script. Like, I thought it was so fucking cool that after all this time, she was finally gonna give fucking Gail the interview. Yeah, that's such a huge thing. It's like, no, I'm not doing the fucking interview. All right, we got to catch this guy. Let's do the fucking interview. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And they even played into Gail's character. Like, Gail was grilling her with some crazy ass questions, started bringing up her daughter. I was like, yo,
nigga said, I want to know this shit too.
Damn, Gail. And then she brought up Dewey to her. I thought that was pretty crazy. Gail's response to when she brought up Dewey, like, I tell myself, what was the line? What would she say?
I tell myself that I say, when they ask me how you doing, I say I'm okay, because that's what I tell myself all the time, that I'm okay. So it's to make myself believe.
Yeah, it was like 500 times a day.
Yeah, I tell myself that 500. Yeah.
I was like, damn. That's crazy. So there was things in here, man. There really was. It just it didn't come together, and there was just stupid decisions.
The swing that they try to do that they wanted to maybe stand different was they introduced all the killer suspects, and it's usually one of these guys. This time they said, "Oh, what if we tell you it's not any single one of these people, and we kill them all?" And it semi worked, but semi didn't. Like it was just in this weird spot where like it could have worked, but it didn't. Just fell flat on that aspect.
They're the worst killers in the franchise, and not even off kills, just off the reveal. Like they're the worst. They are the worst, undoubtedly.
Yeah. It was damn. Scream 7. There you go. 2, 2, 4. Oh wait, I don't think Cody changed his, but 2, 3, 4.
I mean, I'm at 2. That's fine.
There you go. From us here at LFG. Let us know if you guys saw it, what you guys thought about it. Drop your ratings down in the comments below. I guess we could touch on we could touch on it real quick. Because it's been a minute since I've seen it too, so I guess before it goes crazier, a little longer. Fallout Season 2. Me and Cody saw that. It's been about a week or two. For Cody, it's been longer. So we'll see what we can get through. But I did enjoy this season. I thought it was a pretty good season. They keep it rolling. They keep it going.
We doesn't sound like it's as good as the first.
I think
I could see that, maybe. I could see that. But it's still good. It's still
it was still good. It's just I don't know if it's like a matter of like shows being, if the show has a good first season, it's kind of hard for them to to repeat that same spark. Like for instance, when we were talking about Wonder Man, I don't think they would, it's easy, but it's not a bad season though. It's still a good season.
Yeah, it was still a good season. We get some Death Stalkers in here, which is pretty cool. I think that's what they're called, right? Death Stalkers. Or Death Claws. Some shit like that.
Claws sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's Death Claws. Those are pretty cool to see. The story was pretty much let's get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
With some things in between. Giant scorpions were kind of cool. I think the main point of this season was really Goggins, Walton Goggins' character focus and what he had going on and before the bombs and his whole situation with his wife and coming to terms with what she was doing, which was good. I think. I mean, this was his season. I think for the most part, it was his, and it was a good season. Trying to get to his family and the reveal of all of that was pretty cool. Excited. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because I remember the whole thing about his flashbacks was that we were led to believe that his wife was the bad person, and then as the season goes on, we get revealed that it's actually unmistakably him that ended the world. And it's kind of crazy because he's just trying to make it right, and he knows his family's out there alive, so he's still hunting. And then it's just that.
So we don't know if his daughter's alive.
Well, it's soft confirmed that they're still alive.
Yeah,
it's soft confirmed that they're both still alive. I mean, obviously some things can happen between now and when he gets to the place that he assumes that they're at. But as of right now, it's soft confirmed.
Yeah.
I thought the storylines were all pretty good. I think they did a better job of it last season with going into different storylines and kind of doing that. I think they were a little bit better last season, but this one was still pretty good. Maximus's storyline, the dude that I say looks like what's his name? I forget his name. But yeah, I thought his story was pretty cool. The Brotherhood. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good season. I think the storytelling was actually really good too, just because of Walton Goggins and what he had to go through. Her father, that was kind of the cliffhanger of last season.
He completed that device thing. He can control people now.
Yeah,
it's kind of insane, and they kind of like juggled the whole because they even showed it. Like she saw that they were gonna do the bad things regardless, and you have that choice to just control them and fix them or leave them. But
yeah,
that's just crazy. Like it was crazy to watch. But I was gonna say, because I don't play the games, that when old boy Maximus was gonna die and he got saved by the dude with the gun, some people were saying that that's the character from the game, like that's us.
Oh shit!
That's why I don't know who that character is, but they were saying that that's us and we saved him.
Oh, that's cool.
But then some people were saying no, that's just somebody from something. But I don't know. That's why I was gonna ask, but I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I don't play the games either. So,
But yeah, it was good. I was entertained. I liked it.
Yeah, same. Season 3. What storylines do they got? Obviously, his family.
Yeah, the brother is who was out there with all the Vault 33 people because he took them all out of their pod. Yeah, and they're just exploring the top side.
Yep, he's got that storyline going on. We got the Legion coming.
Yeah, the people in the Vault, they found out that what's her face is Canadian. We saw her back. Yeah, we saw her flashback and all that too. So they're probably gonna ride in there, do some crazy shit.
Yep. Macaulay Culkin was in the season. I think we talked about this like in the news not that long ago.
Yeah. I was gonna say the cliffhanger because we did get revealed that there's more Vaults and it's deeper than we thought. Like we thought there is it's even more. Like it's crazy. Next season's gonna be crazier because there's so much going on. Like they got stations out there with people.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they do. So yeah, we'll see how next season goes. But no, this season was good. I still enjoyed this season. I thought it was pretty good. They're still holding it down over there. I know Walton Goggins, we had like he doesn't want to play the games or do the lore. He just wants to do his interpretation of the character just based off the script and do it like that. And so far it's still working. Especially this season because this was his season really. So it worked. So keep doing what you're doing and we'll see. But good season. That is all our What We Watch is here. Stay tuned for next week for the movie of the week. We'll see if we can come up with one. Check right now. But let us know what you guys are watching, playing, or possibly listening to down in the comments below as well.
Scrolling through. This comes from Shadow Knight. He said possible contender for the worst 4-film run of all time. These are 4 films starring McKenna Grace, Scream 7, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Regretting You, and Anniversary.
I can only speak to Scream 7, and obviously it's not her fault, but I guess it's just movies in general. You saw Freddy's. You said that was bad, right? Like that.
Yeah, Freddy's is fucking garbage. And I love the first one.
Damn. Yeah, the first one was
good. I liked the first one, I should say. I liked the first one.
Yeah, the first one was cool. I gotta watch it.
I've heard bad things about Regretting You. That's her and Percy Jackson.
Oh shit.
Already.
Mason Thames, I think his name.
Percy, old Percy.
Yeah,
okay, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. He grew up, Cody. He grew up.
I ain't not that fast.
But yeah, I heard bad things about that one too, and then I haven't even heard Anniversary, so that's tough. But yeah, I mean those first 3, sheesh.
Damn. Yeah. I'll check them out. Obviously, I'm already Scream 7, so I'll do the other 3 and see. But I don't know if she's got anything coming out after Scream 7, but what we know of so far is Scooby-Doo. So you telling me Scooby-Doo's not looking good? Is that what we're talking about right now?
And like you said, it's clearly not her per se. Yeah. Because she's talented, clearly. But yeah, that's tough. Because the one that came to mind, I was like, well, maybe Jenna Ortega, maybe. I don't know what that run is. I don't know if it's consecutive like that, but because this is back to back. This is gross.
I think it was consecutive. Yeah, being back to back is kind of wild.
Yes, sheesh. She's in a bunch of fucking franchises, so
yeah,
that's rough. So yeah, a little fun one there. This next one. This is the top 10 worst series finales of all time, according to Consequence. I only bring this up because they have number 1 as How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if you remember, J-Man. I got into a heated fucking discussion with Jan about that shitty ass fucking ending. And
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's fucking garbage. Game of Thrones at number 2, Dexter at number 3, Dallas at number 4, The X-Files at number 5. That's tough. Battlestar Galactica at number 6, Veronica Mars at number 7, Star Trek Enterprise at number 8, Quantum Leap at number 9, and the Gilmore Girls.
Damn, the Gilmore Girls. I hear nothing positives about the Gilmore Girls.
I need more. This episode must be garbage.
No Sopranos, or maybe Sopranos was 11. I don't know. I've only seen a little bit of it, and I tried to get into it, and I got to get back into it. But I just remember people being pissed off, and I don't know if it was because of the whole episode as a whole, or just because it cut to black, and that was it. But wow,
people really hate that though.
I don't know if it
would you hate that
if it just cuts to black, depending on what the scene was. What scene did they decide to end on?
Isn't that the scene where they say he died? I haven't seen it. They said he gets shot at the end, and that's why it cuts to black.
Maybe
I think it's like he's sitting in the diner and then
They're
some
in a
people
diner.
come
Remember
in.
that? Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
And they say he cuts to black because he dies. That's what I heard. I haven't seen it though.
damn. They just gunshots and then you can't.
Not
You
even a
don't.
gunshot. Probably like
It's just
Yeah,
they just
I
walk
think
into
it
the
just
diner, cut to black.
point.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. Just walk into the diner and just cut to black. Like, wow.
But it's like, what else would happen? Like he's in there by himself, and
just go up. I mean, come on. You and me like gangster movies. We've seen gangster movies. How do these movies tend to end? They get killed at the end. You could have shown them walk into the diner, pull up to him, blah blah. Show's over, or him. Just,
and I agree. But what I'm saying is, and I haven't seen the show. Clearly, it's one of our things that we have to get to as a fucking podcast, obviously. But in my mind, visualizing it as I hear it described, he's in there by himself, and goons walk in there like 10 out of 10 times. He's getting fucked up bare minimum. I'm thinking he's gonna die regardless.
I don't know. I could also see him flipping the table, pulling his gun out, and doing some action hero shit. You know, I don't know.
He's badass like that.
Shit, that motherfucker is Tony Soprano. So
I mean, I haven't seen the show, so I
only seen a
know
little bit of it too.
I'm
I'm just saying that for them to like leave it up to the viewer in a gangster show type shit, you know, either most of the time you just go up, pop them, and show's over. They're laid out on the floor as the camera's zooming out over their, you know, bleeding and shit. We've seen that shit multiple times in these types of movies.
Yeah,
just do it again. Do it again if that's the way it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Obviously, I don't know. Like if I'm already thinking, oh shit, well, you're fucked. Do I need to see it? But to your point, maybe you do. I don't know.
Damn.
Dexter, number 3.
Yeah, I watched it all. I don't, and I've obviously heard this. I just don't remember how it ended like this. And I think they say the whole season. is bad.
Damn, I don't remember it like that either.
But yeah.
And that close to Game of Thrones, it's like, oh, shit. But How I Met Your Mother is the worst ending that I've ever seen. I don't care. That erased
Even
all
with Scream 7,
the character progression. Oh damn!
it's all series.
You know, shit. But yeah, there's a top 10. Let us know if this list is right, wrong. If you would add something, according to Consequence, that's their top 10. Moving on. The caption for this was rank these posters from best to worst. Rank these posters from best to worst.
Gotta go episode 1, bro. That shit. Look at that.
I'm not gonna lie, that is hard.
Little Annie, and then you got him turning into Vader in the shadow. Yeah, that's number 1.
That shit is crazy. Because do they? And this might be a Star Wars fan might see this and go, "What the hell?" But do they say? Well, no, he does because he says that's his father. I'm tripping. You know that's Anakin. Does he say his name is Anakin in the OG trilogy?
Yeah, they call him Annie.
Or does he just in the OG trilogy though?
Oh, you're talking about in the
yeah, like 4, 5, 6. Do they say Anakin, or does he just tell Luke, "I'm your father"?
I think they say his name. Yeah, I think they say his name. Pretty sure.
Because there's people that for sure like grew up watching 1, 2, and 3 first.
Mm-hmm.
Probably didn't even see this poster. That's crazy. That poster is hard, no doubt.
I think it should be agreed upon that The Dark Knight is the last place.
Okay. I could argue that. Why not Spider-Man 3?
Because after
Getting the same vibes.
It is giving same vibes, but I guess it's what it feels like to see and know that Spider-Man is in the black suit. For fans, it's probably crazy. And like he's in the rain, like he's probably on some like vengeful shit. They don't know because we got the poster.
I can see that. Black suit helps.
And in the Cars one, I feel like that. Cars one, he keep ranking it.
That Cars one is pretty fire. I would go obviously
fire,
episode 1. I think I would go.
Iron Man 1 is hard too.
Iron Man 1 is, personally, and this is personal, I'd go Episode 1, Cars 3, Iron Man 3, Spider-Man, Untold, what is that? Amazing Spider-Man, right? Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, Dark Knight.
I'd probably go Episode 1, Cars 3, Iron Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3, Dark Knight. Was that the same order?
That's the same shit, yeah.
Damn, yeah, because that is how I would see it.
Damn. That the Amazing Spider-Man one is obviously a good poster, but I don't think I like it as much as the others.
Low key, I was just to say I'm about to probably flip both the Spider-Man.
You'd rather have 3 over Amazing?
Yeah. That one, Amazing one is cool. I just when I see the Spider-Man 3 one, I don't know. I like it.
That Spider-Man 3 one has some crazy aura.
But the Amazing one is cool. Like it's showing the spider. Like I like that. That's cool. It looks
and he's like a corner too.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Episode 1, but like obviously not as in depth, like depth wise.
Yeah, I think I have the same order. I'm really as divisive as Spider-Man 3 is. I really like that poster. I would probably just flip those two personally. Yeah, I mean these are all great posters. It's dope. That is dope. So there's that, and then like I said at the top, I would show a representation of everything that Paramount is about to be in control of. It gets fucking ridiculous. Some crazy things to point out. Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network about to be on the same streaming service.
No, that's crazy.
That is insane. Them controlling CNN. Where's the other one? Oh, I guess CBS. Is there another news one I'm missing?
What's Oracle? What is that? That's not news, right?
I don't think so.
News.
CNN for sure though, because I can't think of what the other one is. That's really big for them.
They own TikTok.
Because if you don't know, the Ellison family are huge Trump supporters, and we obviously know how Trump feels about CNN. So that is,
he helped them, no? I mean, I think the last thing I heard before they got, they made this a whole official was that Ted Sarandos was on his way to the White House, or somebody from Netflix was on the way to the White House because of one of the board members said something about Trump, and Trump wanted him to go and talk to him. And then
that's crazy, actually. Then,
yeah,
I'm not too sure. Bro, like, how the fuck do the CW, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, obviously HBO and HBO Max, which I don't know if this is true, but I heard that they're gonna do away with HBO Max, and it's just gonna be, because obviously Netflix was going to keep HBO Max as its own thing, but Paramount is going to do away with that, and everything is just going to be on Paramount Plus to make their service more attractable. Yeah, that sucks. That absolutely fucking sucks.
It's a
I
W
hate
for me.
Paramount Plus app. I hate that fucking
It's cheaper. I mean, that's probably not going to be cheaper now. So if you want Paramount Plus, get it at some point before they had actually announced all this shit, and they're going to raise that fucking price. There's no way. Because HBO is like $16, $17 a month. Paramount, I think
it's fucking 18.
It might be 18. I think Paramount's like 10.
It's so much, man. Game of Thrones, Transformers, Mortal Kombat.
Damn, what happens with? I wonder what their plans are for DC. I hope they keep their studios separate, right? Like, we own you guys. Keep doing what you're doing though, because you guys fucking killing it, and let's just go forward.
From what I've seen, they do plan to keep the creatives intact. The people under them though, like they announced they're gonna cut a lot of fucking jobs. I don't know if this is true, but what's his face? Campia, which I don't think he would say this unless it wasn't true, but he said there was gonna be like $6 billion in cuts or something like that. So that's fucking ridiculous.
Hopefully it comes in the Paramount.
But the creatives would stay intact. DeLuca and James Gunn and Safran and like that. But the thing is, and Campion brought this up too, it's like James Gunn is a well-known like anti-Trump guy. So like I don't know if that plays a role into him trying to get out of his contract, because Ellison family, that's not going anywhere. Like that's where you fucking work now. So I don't know how that all plays out in the future. But it definitely has to be like a factor. Like 100%. He's come out and said some crazy things about Trump. So I mean, you know, obviously it's a wait and see type of thing, but I just feel like there's going to be so much change in the future with all this shit. Like it's going to look so different, and they own so much shit now, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Boy,
you get a new logo?
You have
Paramount logo?
Merge them both, or do you just, this is all Paramount now? No more WB. We're just Paramount.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. Paramount's such an ugly logo.
Stars on the mountain. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and opinions. They I don't know what the real number is. They got like 35-40% of the market now. So it's fucking nuts.
Disney looking to buy something else. Watch out.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, there you go. Another episode in the books. Let us know what you guys thought about anything we talked about in the news, our guest list, our what we watches, what your thoughts are on this whole Paramount Warner Brothers. Leave all those opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, don't forget to hit 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.